Your mind is a huge, vast space in which you record different contents of your behaviors, of your habits, different thoughts going on through it. Different thoughts are created there. And according to this, what you recorded there, how was your doing in life, good or bad, which direction you go, that mechanism called mind function, because it's recorded in this. And play the music record you record there exactly like you recorded. If this is sad bad story, then bad story is played. But we got this heart center, we got this spark from God, soul, whatever. And if we are stubborn on the way, if we are not very happy from what we recorded there, there is chance and possibility we find a way how to cleanse that inner mind, that mind from all those things which we recorded there. If we start pray, meditate regularly, we establish these prayers, those meditations, and we're doing this regularly, we can find out that we may be resting like on the level of the heart and observe everything in what is going on in the mind. Be deeply rooted in your heart, and from that place, observe your mind. Observe all them heavy energies, all them thoughts going on through your head, all those uncomfortable things in you. All of it can be observed. But somehow you have to find a way how to do it. You have to be deeply rooted inside in order to see it, to feel it. And for this, practice like Muslim practice or Ramadan is ideal. In times of Ramadan, you are able to see it. You are able to deal with those things, deeply rooted issues. They are popping up to the surface. You can feel them, you can see them. In normal way and mode, when you are functioning like a normal human being, without being aware, doing all them things in life, there is no there is no way to address them. No way. Because your mind has its own traffic. It's creating all those thoughts. It's just fetching you here and there. What mind creating that your life outside looks like. Because ultimately your life is your content of the mind. What you recorded there. But good news, it is changeable. But it requires very often hard effort. Heavy effort. You need to keep bouncing this, keep looking into that. Keep praying, meditating, keep piercing that space of the mind till you find that inner spark from God. That heart center, soul, whatever it is, and you rest there, and from that place, you observe your mind. This is unshakable place where you cannot really move from that, be moved from that. Your mind is like hurricane very often it's trying to blow you from that place. It's trying to not to be stable inside, not to be able to observe its movements. Big waves are easily to just put you out of the balance, and there are some big waves in this. But when you keep observing your mind, keep establishing yourself in your heart center, then you will be stronger and stronger, and your heart center will slowly digest those waves, slowly digest those uncomfortable feelings, thoughts, will swallow it, in enlarging your mind space, light space inside. Because at this moment, it's probably dark space, filled with lots of nasty things, uncomfortable feelings, thoughts, bad behaviors, and all of that. And if it's there, then life is a torment. You're really living outside of your heart. You're really living in quite harmful world, because those waves with those recorded things will simply will keep knocking you out of your right level. So it's have to approach to it have to be quite wise and quite determined, quite persistent, quite stubborn, to keep piercing space of the mind, to just establish yourself in the heart center, and from that point on observe it, to find the ways where your mind cannot manipulate you, cannot misguide you, cannot, that's devil, Satan, egoic mind, cannot knock you out. There are ways how to do it. You just must strengthen your heart, so your heart will be stronger than your mind, and you will be able to observe all of it, what's going on in your mind, why your life functions this way, why you have sorrow, sadness, suffering in life, where it is coming from, all of this. From this egoic mind and lack of establishment inside, lack of stability inside. And if your mind is not, if you are not aware of your mind, what this does, then everything can happen. It can come big wave, which simply will drown you, or you will take part in activity in life, in something, in some event, experience, which will be nasty to somebody or yourself. You won't control it in any way, but through observation you can have impact of it. When that wave coming, and you're gonna see it in forms of thought, in forms of feelings, when you're gonna see it from the heart center, you most likely will be able to dispel that thing which coming out of your way, and it will never appear again. You will be free from that. And this is the way to freedom from your conditioned mind, which having grip at this moment over you, and creating all those experiences which are not very pleasant for you. And when your mind will be full of light, will be purified, life will become pleasant, while life will become one big challenge which you will gonna take, which you will be gonna happy about all of this. But when mind is filled with that junk, which creating that suffering, sorrow, sadness, there is no life, there is no space there, there's only darkness. And that darkness trying to pull you more into darkness, like swamp. There is some little bit intelligent element in this, which trying only and waiting only for your weakness. But you got stronger element inside. This is heart center, this soul, this spark from God, Allah. But you have to identify where is this, and keep coming back to the same place over and over and over, till you recognize and will be able to rest in this. Rest in daily life, in doing whatever you're doing. Then only life can be the way you want. Salam alaikum.